And for happy hour tonight, I am really excited about this tonight. We're going to welcome Kat Ramirez from golfingbuddy.com to the stage. Kat, first off, welcome to the tavern, Kat. It's awesome to have you. How are you today?
I'm doing great. Thank you for having me.
I have to tell you, Kat, you're actually a first for us on the podcast here. You are actually our first female guest.
Yay!
So we have been doing this podcast since February, and you are actually our first female guest. So thank you for being with us tonight.
Thank you.
Really excited about that. So Kat, let's talk first your background in golf. Let's talk about that because I know you play. You've talked about it. I've watched some of your videos, and you play golf. So let's talk about your background in golf.
So it's funny because when I got into golf, I was dating this guy, and he always played golf, and I was like, oh, I want to play. And he's like, no, that's for the boys. No. So then when we broke up, I immediately bought clubs and I took lessons and I joined the EWGA, and I was like, screw you. And I got into golf and I fell in love with it. And I did it because, again, in the environment I was in sales. So it was a big deal. You go, you do the outings, you do all of that. I felt kind of left out when I didn't know how to play golf. And so knowing how to play golf, you hold your own, Yeah. And you want to
I'm in the mortgage business. I understand the sales idea of needing to play golf. So yeah. So
yeah. And so that's pretty much the background of me and golf. And I really am a casual, I love to get out kind of golfer. I'm not in it to win and, to pound my chest, none of that.
Cool.
Yeah. Do you want me to tell you how?
No, wait.
That's what.
Greg was messing with his headphones. I was like, Greg, what are you doing over there?
I lost connection. I lost connection for a second. But so you got started in golf from someone telling you shouldn't play golf because it's for the boys, apparently. But so how did you get started with Golfing Buddy?
Okay, so now let's forward wind. This was probably in 2020, I think, or 2019. I can't remember which year. And Jeff, my partner now. Hey, Jeff, you want to show your face?
Hi, Jeff.
Hi, Jeff.
You need to show your face so they can see. There you are.
There he is.
Hey, Jeff.
So he didn't play golf. And so when I was playing golf, he was like, I want to play golf. I said, sure, let's, we bought him some clubs, we got him lessons. And he became better at it because he was watching YouTube videos, just like what you guys do, watching YouTube videos and all of that stuff. And one weekend, I'm in the Midwest. One weekend, it is extremely nice here. We only have 6 months, right? Got to take advantage of the 6 months. And he was saying, let's go. It's the best weekend of the summer. Let's go. And I couldn't. I'm an entrepreneur. I have 3 companies, so I needed to get stuff done. And I said, hey, just call one of your buddies, see who you can find. And he couldn't find anybody. Everybody said, no, they had plans. So he was moping around. And then on Sunday night, I was like, you know what? This is a business opportunity. Imagine all the other people who felt like you did all weekend and wanted to golf with someone and couldn't find anybody. And he's not the kind of golfer that will golf by himself. He's not that guy. So he would rather be social and have someone out there, me or one of his buddies.
Yeah.
Well, that's how it happened. One of our best friends on the golf course. So it's that's how you make friends.
That's how Greg and I became friends.
Yeah. We work together and you golf. Yeah. So it's, we don't know how we met.
Smirnoff Ice or Guinness.
It's the tavern, actually. Greg, it was the tavern where we met. So.
No, I know that.
Yeah. So Kat, and I'm sure Jeff has, this fear. Just, I'm one of those guys. I belong to our local course here is primary. You can either have your own golf cart out there or you can walk. I like walking. I put my headphones in. I go out there. For me, playing golf by myself really isn't a big deal. But when I'm going to other courses, I have that fear of being paired up with someone that just may not work out, right. But, you're kind of removes that fear because you're meeting them in advance. And how's that feedback been and the success from your users with that?
It's good because, again, like when you're paired by a golf course, and I talk to a lot of PGA pros and golf directors, you're either going to love that 2 to 4 hours or you're going to hate it. You're absolutely going to hate it. And if you hate it, you're not going to come back anytime soon, right? Because you got to shrug that off. And that's the reality of it, is when you are able to meet people outside of golf and get to know them and have a conversation, then you're more likely to have a good time because there's a little bit of an intro, right? There's a little, and you kind of know the playing field and what you're getting into. Whereas when you just meet as complete strangers at the golf course, they pair you, then you're just stuck with whatever happened.
Yeah,
Right?
I think we've all seen those Instagram reels of this is the guy we got paired with at the course today.
Right.
I think we've been with
Instagram and
those.
TikTok. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like getting paired with Dave.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, and we've been to some like really, really nice golf courses, and my big thing is, because I know we're getting paired because I'm the female and I'm not the strong player, is I'm just sitting there like, I bet that's who we're getting paired with. I bet that's who we're getting paired with. I'm just sitting there like trying to like measure up people and think, okay, am I going to hate this or am I going to love this? And most of the times you get lucky, but there are one or a couple times where you don't, and it's happened,
Yeah.
Oh, I always hate those times when you get somewhere and you and your buddies there and they're pairing you with another group and that other group's like, no, we're going to go by ourselves. And we're like,
I guess we're not paired.
Yeah, I guess we're not paired, but like we're gonna slow, and then they slow down the course in front of you, and you're like,
right,
come on, man.
Yeah. I mean,
Kat,
go ahead.
Go ahead. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead.
No. I was like, those anomalies happen, right? They happen.
Yeah.
No.
So with Golfing Buddy, kind of a. Are there different levels of membership for you? Like, is there a local, a national, whatever? And then how much is it to join?
Okay. So there's 2 memberships, free and paid. That's it. So free and paid. That's it. Right now, everybody gets the VIP for free because it's Load the House. We're a startup. So Load the House. Okay. Anybody who signs up, anybody who joins, we upgrade them for free for 1 year. Awesome. And that's what we've been doing, is just trying to fill the house,
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not trying to monetize it at this point. And when I work with leagues and golf courses, I'm trying to do a rev share so that there's skin in the game for them and that they help and participate, No,
that makes a lot of sense. No, that's good. That's a good way of doing it. So, because we all know, I mean, the golf business, it's funny. I don't know if you saw this, but TPC Sawgrass just announced that they raised their rates to $900 to play there.
I'm sorry, no course is worth $900.
I've played it. I went to college in Jacksonville. I've played it multiple times. It's a great golf course. I wouldn't pay $900. I've never paid $900 to play there. I've never paid more than $30 to play there, and that's like my cap on that golf course. So,
yeah, I don't think we've paid $900 for a week's worth of golf.
Yeah,
I've been on golf vacations for less than $900. Like a 5-day golf vacation in Myrtle Beach, you can do for less than $900, including food. So, yeah.
If somebody's generous and they're giving away, I would raise my hand. Sure, I'll take a $900 round of golf.
Exactly. So kind of speaking of that, Kat, have you seen success with like private clubs or members of private clubs on your app, and maybe bring people with them or hosting events?
Okay, so that's a great question because, it's funny because a lot of the times when I'm talking to people, organizations, they're like, oh, is this for public courses only? Blah, blah, blah. And a lot of our member base are diverse. They're all over the place. Some of them do belong to private courses. And when they're messaging or they're putting it on their feed, they're saying, hey, I'm a member of this course. Anybody want to play? It's on me. Just, connect with me. Yep. So, so the members are there and they're wanting to take people to their private golf courses because my guess is they want a diversity from what is already there to people that they meet and bring them to their golf club, And to me, that's a great thing.
Yeah, that's been. I mean, because
Yeah.
you see this a lot of times. Like, I mean, I live in Indiana now, and when I moved here, my golfing buddies, one moved to Iowa, one's still in Florida, some are
Yep.
in South Carolina. So, like, I've met some friends here by doing that, by just meeting people on the golf course and getting to know people that way. So this is a great way to get those people to connect and find someone who has like that same interest that you do, not just in golf, but like I saw like on the way that you connect people is not just I like golf, you like golf. It's I like to play golf this way, or I like music on the course, or I like
Right.
to play wolf
Yeah.
on the course and
Right.
bet. Like,
Right.
yeah, it brings you closer to someone who golfs kind of like you. I mean, Steve and I we do charity work in golf with Dave, but but
that might be the truest thing that anything's ever been said on this show. That is it right there.
but Dave brings a fun atmosphere to the course.
I might be
so.
putting great fun through college eventually.
Yeah.
It's very kind of you guys.
It is. We that's our charity work that we do. But that's
Yeah.
great that this app kind of brings people together.
Yep.
And you can make great friends, but it's nice that you also it's not just a for private clubs. It's not just for public, it's for any golfer.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Especially those that are looking for, either more beginners, more females, or, more of something that they're not really getting from the sport that they're currently engaging in,
So
And-
I'm going to ask another question here, because I've seen this on the golf course, unfortunately. And from a female's perspective, I've seen guys who are like, "Oh, I got paired with a woman today," and then from the woman's perspective, they're like, "Well, do I really want to play with this guy that doesn't want to play with me?" Do you see a lot of like male-female friendships and partnerships come out of this app?
I feel like it because I think the coolest thing is I get to see the dialogue and the communication, the banter going back and forth with people. And I've seen it where, guys will say, I'm a good golfer. I'm not great, but I'm willing to help someone become better. I can give you tips. If you want to golf with me, I'm open to it, And then it also in reverse, I've seen women say, hey, I'm not that great. Anybody willing to play with me? I'm not great. Emphasize, I'm not great, but I want to get out and I want to play. Nobody can get better if they don't play, right?
Yeah.
Nobody
Yep.
can. So,
Right,
people putting it out there that they want to get out there with other people.
That's great. That's because I just see that too much at a golf course where people get paired together and they're like, "Oh, I got paired with this group." But now you're saying in advance, "Hey, I'm not great.
Right.
Do you want to help? Do you want to do this?" So that's a nice way to kind of get this community that's huge together.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Rather than showing up at the course and being paired with somebody, oh, we're playing from the tips today. Well, I play from the whites, and it
Yep.
Dave, you should probably move to the forward tees, Dave. It would help your game.
more than likely, yes. So Kat, from the standpoint, I do a little bit of travel for my work and my wife's job, and most of it I just got back from Maui.
Oh, nice.
Yes. And so when you're traveling this connects people when you're traveling to another part of the country and get some insight on, local courses. And have you seen a lot of success with people traveling using the app and trying to get paired up in a different city and, finding information about courses to play?
Yes. So that's another dialogue that I see happening as well on the feed is people will be visiting, like, let's say Minnesota, and they're saying, hey, anybody recommend a golf course in Minnesota? I'm going to be in this area. Anybody know anything? That's really quick because I'll be in a conference and I just want to step out for half a day and go and hit some, balls. So I do see that quite a bit for people traveling and going to other markets, and just asking about golf courses,
Nice.
Yeah.
So
That's a lot of things.
Yeah.
We've got Golfing Buddy. Kat, do you have any other sites like tennis or pickleball or any of these other sports out there? Did you grab those too, or no?
No, and that's funny because when we first came out with Golfing Buddy, I had a friend or somebody that said, "Oh, you should do it for tennis, and you should do it." I don't have that much energy. I'm golfing buddy, and that is it. You know what I mean? I'll let someone else do pickleball and volleyball and tennis and all of the other stuff. But it takes a lot to build something, and then it takes a lot to get people aware of it and to join and participate. And it's a lot of work. It's just like when you guys are doing your podcast, right? It takes a lot of energy.
Yeah. So
yeah.
No, I'm just
and
here.
then there's Dave, and Dave just
And then
shows
Dave
up.
just shows up.
Yeah, and Kat, don't ask him what he's watching because the TV above his head actually has the Phillies game on, so that's what he's watching tonight. So
he's probably not happy with the score right now.
Okay.
I'm not watching, so I don't know. So
Yeah.
Kat, so let's wrap this up, Kat. First off, we really appreciate you coming on tonight. If people are looking to sign up, where do they need to go?
Well, they need to go where you're strolling here, golfing-buddy.com. They can go there. If they wanted to find out about, partnership opportunities and the rev share, that's at golfingbuddy.info. And then we have a partner site, golfingbuddy.co. I mean, we got just about every site you can think of with information. And I think my biggest ask is, for people to help me get the word out, to get people to sign up, check it out. It's free. It's completely and utterly free. And again, my vision, my dream is for this to help, get golf courses to be more inclusive, right? More inclusive, have some diversity at the golf courses, and then remove that anxiety and fear for golfers that don't like that pairing system. It's just a bad system, and again, it's not always bad, but it's like a roll of the dice, right? It can be bad or it can be good,
No, and it takes that out of it. So
yeah, absolutely.
I happened to pick the same time you did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've got a better chance of that than you do winning the lottery. So, Kat, thank you for joining us tonight. We really appreciate it. Look forward to huge success with you guys, and definitely be following you guys on social media, and look forward to a whole lot of success. So, thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you. And
cheers.
Hey, Kat, we tend to ask, will you be in Orlando for the PGA Merchandise Show or no?
I'm going to try to be there. Yes. Because last year we didn't make it. So yes, I'm going to try and be there this year. Yep.
Well, keep us posted. You've got my email. Keep us posted because we'll be here for the PGA show. So we'd love to connect. So
awesome.
Love to say hello. So let us know if you're going to be in town. We'd love to say hi. So thank you for joining us this evening. I hope you have a great week, and look forward to huge success from you guys.
Right. Let's play more golf.
I love that.
Cheers.
Thanks. Cheers.
No, it's a good.
Great.
It's a good app, I think, for, like you said, when you're doing a tee time, you're paired with whoever chose the same time you did. Where this lets you kind of find like friends out there that maybe you can play more golf with that you might not know in your area. So
right.
Yep.
We've all been paired up with those people, and I'm sure people have thought the same thing about getting paired up with us.
They've been those people.
What the hell have we gotten ourselves into? But at least we've never showed up in a pair of jorts and a tank top.
Dave, are you looking at the screen right now?
No, I am not.
You should look at the screen right now. Is there nothing? You don't know the update of what just happened? There it is.
There we go.
We're a
Dave's
little delayed,
Greg.
but he got there. He got there. I needed that on there. With that, I think it's time for this.
Well, smack my mama.